The Woman in Cabin 10. Written by Ruth Ware and read by Imogen Church. In my dream, the girl was drifting, far, far below the crashing waves and the cries of the gulls, in the cold, sunless depths of the North Sea. Her laughing eyes were white and bloated with salt water. Her pale skin was wrinkled, her clothes ripped by jagged rocks and disintegrating into rags. Only her long black hair remained, floating through the water like fronds of dark seaweed, tangling in shells and fishing nets, washing up on the shore in hanks like frayed rope, where it lay limp, the roar of the crashing waves against the shingle filling my ears. I woke, heavy with dread. It took me a while to remember where I was, and still longer to realize that the roar in my ears was not part of the dream, but real. The room was dark, with the same damp mist I'd felt in my dream, and as I pulled myself to sitting, I felt a cool breeze on my cheek. It sounded like the noise was coming from the bathroom. I climbed off the bed, shivering slightly. The door was shut, but as I walked across to it, I could hear the roar building, the pitch of my heart rising alongside. Taking my courage in both hands, I flung open the door. The noise of the shower filled the small room as I groped for the switch. Light flooded the bathroom, and that's when I saw it. Written across the steamy mirror, in letters maybe 6 inches high, were the words, "Stop digging." Part 1. Friday, the 18th of September. Chapter 1. The first inkling that something was wrong was waking in darkness to find the cat pawing at my face. I must have forgotten to shut the kitchen door last night. Punishment for coming home drunk. "Go away," I groaned. Delilah mewed and butted me with her head. I tried to bury my face in the pillow, but she continued rubbing against my ear, and eventually I rolled over and heartlessly pushed her off the bed. She thumped to the floor with an indignant little meep, and I pulled the duvet over my head. But even through the covers I could hear her scratching at the bottom of the door, rattling it in its frame. The door was closed. I sat up, my heart suddenly thumping, and Delilah leapt onto my bed with a glad little chirrup. I snatched her to my chest, stilling her movements, listening. I might well have forgotten to shut the kitchen door, or I could even have knocked it to without closing it properly, but my bedroom door opened outward, a quirk of the weird layout of my flat. There was no way she could have shut herself inside. Someone must have closed it. I sat, frozen, holding Delilah's warm, panting body against my chest and trying to listen. Nothing. And then, with a gush of relief, it occurred to me. She'd probably been hiding under my bed, and I'd shut her inside with me when I came home. I didn't remember closing my bedroom door, but I might have absent-mindedly swung it shut behind me when I came in. To be honest, everything from the tube station onwards was a bit of a blur. The headache had started to set in on the journey home, and now my panic was wearing off. I could feel it starting up again in the base of my skull. I really needed to stop drinking midweek. It had been okay in my 20s.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?